Hey everybody, how's it going? Sir Venom IK coming to you right now for another, well, it's not really a beginner episode. This is a ship review of the USS Georgia. Now, this is our final review. As everybody knows, that by the time that you're watching this, the Georgia is already out, and a lot of people are loving this thing. A lot of people are not loving this thing. And you know what? It's not a bad boat. I'm gonna go on record right now saying this is not a terrible boat. I find one problem with this boat, and that's the main guns. Having 6 guns versus having a 9 gun front, or having 6 guns total versus 12 guns or 9 guns or however many guns are on the other boat, I find that your dispersion is wonky. I don't care how good the Sigma is. I find that the dispersion is just wonky. Sometimes when you need damage, the damage isn't there because the shells just don't hit. With that being said, Georgia is probably one of the most accurate 2-gun battleships that I've seen. Since the updates, maybe the hood be a little bit better, but either way, it's all the personal preference here. And I don't personally prefer 4-gun turrets. I find them very, very inconsistent at best. Now, when you do hit something, the main guns are absolutely fantastic. They have some of the highest damage in the game, if not the highest damage in the game, at 1,500 overpin and 15,000 per Citadel, 15,000 and change. I'm not going to go into minute details, but so characteristics of this boat: it's very fast, very fast. Not only is it fast, but it'll go 39.5 knots with the speed boost on, and you can have it up there for about 4.5 minutes, I believe, with the engine boost mod upgrade that you can get for coal out of the armory. Secondaries, whatever, who cares? It's just another U.S. brawler, not unlike the Massachusetts, and they have had released in some information about the USS Ohio, which is supposed to have 8 457s on it. So we'll see how much better that one is than the Georgia. The Georgia is a tier 9 U.S. premium battleship. It's currently in the store for about $79. Or you can get it for 228,000 coal out of the armory. My recommendation: don't spend $80 on this thing. That's my recommendation. It's not worth $80. It's worth spending the coal. Coal is so easily come by nowadays. You get at least 1,200 a day. Taking all the resource boxes if you're playing all the time, I would take all those. Any kind of rank sprint season, there's rewards for coal. The majority of the daily missions are rewarding you in coal. Don't buy this thing. Just wait, and it's not that important. It's not that great. It's not that game impacting. It's not a boat that you have to have until you have the coal to get it. Use the coal. Don't spend your cash on this thing. Use the coal. I cannot express it enough. Just use the coal. That is worth it because it's absolutely free. A lot of people are going to tell you, "Oh, well, you still got to work for it." I'm like, so why spend my hard-earned money when I could spend it on premium time when I could just go ahead and play the game and get this boat via the coal. Overall, I give this one about a 6 out of 10 for lacking of main guns, but everything else on it it's relatively good, and the armor scheme is kind of questionable at times. But overall, Georgia's a decent boat. You're going to have fun with it. This is a flanker. It's a flanker brawler, but be careful because that engine boost can and will get you into trouble. As you move forward, because you might outdo the rest of your team. You might get a little bit too deep too early. So use that thing sparingly, and if you have to kite around, kite around, man. Those 457s do pack a good punch when you can actually hit them. Well, that's anyway, guys. That's my final review of the USS Georgia. Is it worth it? Not for money. Get it for the coal, man. Get it for the coal. Get it nice and cheap and free with the coal. I love you guys. We'll see you guys next time.